Today, man, we're going to be going over 10 brand new features for Dynasty in College Football 26. The beta has currently ended, or at least it was supposed to have ended today. So I don't know if anyone that has the beta can still play it. But a lot of information we've got either came from the beta or when they dropped the trailer and they gave us a bunch of the gridiron notes and stuff. Now, I don't know if they're going to drop the beta again this weekend. I mean, the game is literally about to come out. Yeah, just dropped the game at this point. But we're going to go over 10 brand new features in Dynasty for the new game. I cannot show you guys gameplay. I cannot show you guys screenshots. I tried to do it a couple videos ago and EA took it down pretty quickly, so there's no point. EA's watching, but I can still give you guys the info. Number one, we got brand new coach apparel. Coach drip has been updated in the brand new game. So this is College Football 25. As you can see, there's only two things you can do. You got the tucked in polo, or you can wear like this little jacket. In College Football 26, there's about 40 to 50 brand new shirts and upperwear that you can put on the coach. Now, I don't know if there's going to be different leg wear, but as for the upperwear wise, this whole screen is going to have about 40 to 50 different items. So, ton of new stuff you can put on the coach. Number two, there is a ton of brand new archetypes coming to College Football 26. And when I say a ton, they pretty much redid all the archetypes. For example, if you look to the right here, you see this tight end, Malachi Thomas. He's a blocking tight end. That's basically what his archetype is. I'm about to show you guys all the brand new archetypes coming to the next game. This list right here is every single brand new archetype in the game. So if you guys want to pause the video, take a screenshot, just go ahead and look at these, because I'm not going to go over all these, but they pretty much redid every single like archetype. Like, they're all brand new ones. Like, for example, in College Football 25 for the quarterback, you had scrambler, field general, and field general. All of that is scrapped, as you can see. So it'll make recruiting a lot more interesting, and it'll even just make, playing with these players just, feel a lot more different. Number three, there's a bunch, and I mean a bunch of brand new styles coming to College Football 26. If you're wondering what styles are, if we take a look right here at the quarterback, currently these are the only players in the game that have styles. You can see they have a quarterback style. Basically, it's what their releases, and you can change this around and stuff. Can't change it on this guy because he's an actual player, I think, and you can only change it on, like, the AI generated players. But in College Football 26, there's going to be a lot more options than just changing the quarterback's motion. There's going to, for example, the running backs are going to be able to change their stance in the backfield. They could either have the traditional running back stance, or they could have the Jahmyr Gibbs, Ashton Jeanty stance, where they kind of stand right up. Wide receivers are going to have the same thing. There's even going to be a ball carrier one. So, maybe if they want to hold it with one hand back in the day like LaShawn McCoy used to, just there's going to be a bunch of just brand new animations for players in the next game. Number four, you're going to be able to change the rate every season, or I guess I would assume this is just like something you do at the start of the season, or not the start of the season, something you do at the start of the dynasty. I'm not sure, but you can change the rate at which CPUs transfer from schools every single year. I'm not sure if it's something you're going to be able to do like at the end of every season. I don't know if it's something you do right before you start the dynasty or how it's going to work, but you can basically change the rate at which, players will transfer. So that's pretty cool. And I know this thing also talks about upgrading players and all that stuff. We're going to get to that next, because this is one of my favorite ones. Number five, you're going to be able to manually upgrade all your players, and you're going to be able to change their abilities, just like how Madden is. So if you've played Madden, your players will be able to be upgraded over time at just completing those little weekly things and all that stuff. And then, you can change their abilities as well. It's going to be the same way in college. You can see right here, it'll allow you to look at their ratings and stuff, and it'll show like these little tokens, but, they'll unlock the tokens, but it's not going to let you use them. The game's going to automatically do it. And then same thing when you take a look at these abilities right here on the left, or even the right, it'll show you the abilities he has right now. It'll show you the requirement which you need, how to get them on the left, like what stats they need, but it doesn't allow you to switch anything around or anything like that. So I think this is definitely one of my favorite features going into the Dynasty next year. Number six, recruiting is supposed to be a little bit harder in College Football 26, which I think is a good thing. It should be harder. So one change that they said they've added, now I don't know if this is in the beta, but this is what they told us on the gridiron notes. In order to pretty much unlock more hours, you guys know how you unlock more hours through recruiting tree and stuff. It said you have to unlock Elite Recruiter, which would be this thing underneath right here. You gotta, in this case, you would have to sign 2 top 5 recruiting classes and spend 50 in Recruiter. This is just for this game. I would assume it's not going to be too far off of College Football 26. And then it says you also have to get it to Tier 4. And you know how many tokens that is? That's about 32 upgrade tokens you would need. So it's going to be a lot harder to get more hours in the next game, which I'm honestly fine with. Number 7, there's going to be a ton of new entrances for schools, for new schools added, or either schools that have already been in the game. And there's a ton of brand new dynamic lighting. Like I've seen a bunch of gameplay from it. What you're watching right now is from the trailer. The EA, don't attack me, please. From the gameplay I've seen, like, you know, sometimes it can get a little weird. I don't know if that's gonna be in the final build. And when I say it can get a little weird, I've seen like where like you're mid play and like there's like shadows kind of all over the field, and like there's like fireworks going off. I don't know. It's like during gameplay, like it's a little crazy. So interested to see what that's gonna look like when I get my hands on it. But yes, a ton of schools have new entrances. Like, for example, Clemson, they have, you know, when they come off the bus or whatever, and I've seen a bunch of other ones they've added as well. So just new little visual stuff to look at, you know, when you play the game. Number 8, they added some other stuff that's, I guess, a little bit more visually appealing. After plays and stuff, there's brand new like cuts and different type of replays. So after the play, you know, like let's say it's a big play or something like that, there's just a lot of new camera angles. They'll show different angles of the play, showing the sideline. There's you would have to kind of play it to see it. I really can't show it because, like I said, I don't have the game. This is just the old game, but you know what I mean. You'll definitely notice it when you get in there. You're like, oh, okay, this is new. This looks a lot more refreshing. Number 9, crossplay will be for online dynasties. This year they didn't have it. If you did online dynasty, you couldn't do crossplay, so no PlayStation, Xbox. Next year you will be able to do it. The game's looking like it's not going to be on PC again. Don't really know why. I play on console, so I don't really care. This right here is our very last one. Number 10 is team builder related. It's actually 2 things, kind of a 2-in-1. One, any team builder that you created for College Football 25 will transfer over to the next game. So I would assume that's like kind of the website related. Like, as long as you have the same account and stuff, it should just immediately transfer to the next game. So you probably have to re-download it and stuff, but at least you won't have to remake the team or anything like that. Just have to go in there and re-download it. And another big one is you will not have to be online to use the team builder in Dynasty in College Football 26. In the game this year, you had to always be online. So let's say, for example, like, you know, the servers are down, but you just want to play Dynasty. You know, it's not even an online thing. It's just an offline thing you're doing. You wouldn't be able to use your team builder team because it makes you have to make an online Dynasty. This year, it will not be like that. So if the servers are down, you can still use your team builder Dynasty. But that is pretty much it, though, man. Those are 10 brand new features that we know so far for College Football 26's Dynasty. If there's anything that I might have left off that some of you guys got some information on, you guys can comment it down below. And also drop a like if you are excited for the brand new game, man. And if you're not subbed to the channel, definitely might want to sub to the channel because there's going to be a lot more content we upload when the brand new game releases, and any updates going forward or any type of info that's worth covering. I'll definitely try to make sure I get a video out on that as well. But that's pretty much it for this one, though, man. Till next time, man. I'll see y'all boys in the next one.